We are now back in full swing. From now going forward, we are going to bring you daily political analysis on the current political situations across the country. We had some personal engagements, which we are now done with. Sasa ni kazi kama kawaida. Make sure you stay tuned for our daily unbiased political analysis. In this video right now, I want us to have a look at a very interesting story captured by Radio Jambo through their digital platform. Baraza la wazee wa jamii ya Waluo launga mkono ushirikiano kati ya Raila na Ruto. If you go through that story, Baraza la wazee wa Waluo Nairobi limeidhinisha uamuzi wa aliyekuwa waziri mkuu Raila Odinga kufanya kazi na Rais William Ruto. Wazee hao wakiongozwa na mwenyekiti wao Tom Odongo, Jumamosi waliongoza wajumbe wawakilishi kutoka maeneo bunge 17 jijini Nairobi katika kongamano la ushiriki wa washikadau, ambapo walikubaliana kwa kauli moja kumuunga mkono Bwana Odinga katika azma yake ya kuunganisha nchi. Katika suala hili tumefikia hitimisho lisiloweza kuepukika kwamba Right Amolo Odinga kuwa kiongozi wetu mkuu na kiongozi pekee atakayetoa ni mwelekeo na kile ambacho tutafuata. Lakini ni wazi kwetu kwamba mwelekeo huu utakuwa wa kujipatanisha na Rais William Samoei Ruto. Kwa kufanya hivyo, tunamsihi Raila Odinga azingatie wasiwasi wa Wakenya ambao amewasikiliza kwa ufasaha katika siku mbili zilizopita alipokuwa akielezea wafuasi wake. Bwana Odongo alisema. Wakati wa kongamano hilo, wazee hao pia walimtaka Bwana Odinga kusonga mbele na kuunda miungano na viongozi wa kisiasa wenye nia moja ili kukabiliana na matatizo yanayokumba nchi. In a nutshell, Luo elders from Nairobi County have blessed Raila Odinga's forming an alliance with William Samoei Ruto. And they have made it very clear that Raila Odinga is the only Luo leader who has been given that mandate to negotiate on behalf of the Luo community, and more so the Luo community in Nairobi County. That's very interesting. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand what this means, especially that now Babu Owino is also angling to succeed Raila Odinga. Babu's political base is in Nairobi. What does this new development portend for Babu Owino and for Kenyans in general? Let's dig deep into this. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Kenya's politics is ethnic-based and political party-based. And I'm not seeing that changing anytime soon. Come 2027, Kenyans will still vote along ethnic lines and along political party lines. So the team that will win will be that team that will mobilize more ethnic leaders on its side than the other. Look at Rigathi Gachagua and look at William Ruto. Something tells me very strongly, Rigathi, whether he will be on the ballot or not, he will be the person calling shots on the opposition side. William Ruto, on his part, will be calling shots on the government side. Looking at Raila Amolo Odinga, something also tells me strongly again that Raila Odinga will most definitely work with William Ruto now and even come 2027. Ruto will do everything possible in making sure Raila sticks by his side. And should Raila Odinga stick by William Ruto's side, then it means Nyanza, Western, Coast, Nairobi, Northeastern, the Kisses, the Masais, a majority will most definitely support Ruto. Not that William Ruto will have delivered, but simply because of their love and support for Raila Amolo Odinga. A majority of Raila Odinga's traditional support bases will vote his way. That's the reality. That's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. And now coming to the Luo elders from Nairobi, that in itself confirms that leaders such as Babu Owino might eventually be in hot soups. If you don't align yourself with the way your tribe is, you might find yourself in a hot soup. And that might also spell even doom for such promising leaders such as Ndindi Nyoro. If Ndindi Nyoro is not very careful, if he does not play his politics very well, you might find a leader who has delivered such as Ndindi Nyoro even losing his Kiaru parliamentary seat. We saw that with Nyeri town member of parliament, Gunjiri Wambugu. Wambugu performed very well, but he was rejected in 2022 simply because he was supporting the Azimio wing, Raila Odinga. Come 2027, we might see very good leaders being voted out simply because they are not supporting where their tribes are. And Babu Owino might also fall a victim. As it is now, it's Kenyans versus Ruto. That's why William Ruto is very unpopular as I talk. But when voting comes, it will no longer be about Ruto. And that's something Kenyans should listen and listen good. When voting comes, it will be these tribes versus these tribes. If Raila will work with William Ruto, it will be the Kalenjin nation on one side, the Luo nation on one side, Nyanza, Western, Nairobi, Coast, Northeastern, the Masais, the Kisses on one side, versus maybe Gema, Mount Kenya West, and the Kabas on the other side. That's how it will be. And that's how William Ruto will pitia katikati. It will no longer be about William Ruto's scorecard, but it will be tribes versus tribes. That's what I'm seeing here, ladies and gentlemen. And that's not a good way of playing politics, but that's the reality of Kenyan politics. And I've always maintained that the 6 regions that have always been voting for Raila Odinga, they understand the need of good governance. It's only unfortunate that they've never gotten that chance of the person they are supporting forming that government. The 2 regions who have always produced presidents, they don't care at all about good governance. And that has been seen where they support leaders who have not delivered, provided those leaders have been coming from their tribes. So Kenyans are clearly yearning for good leadership, but some sections of the Kenyan population are not for that. The only way of making them understand the importance of good leadership is by Kenyans ganging up and supporting the bad leadership they did impose on Kenyans. I've always maintained again that Kenyans can suffer for maybe some few years, but eventually Kenyans will have it right. If Kenyans want to get it right now, with a section of the nation still not understanding or appreciating the importance of good governance, then we will all be back to square one. They will mislead other Kenyans into just electing the bad leaders who have all along failed Kenyans. It's important for Kenyans to wake up and to understand the high-octane political games being played here. Eventually, it will all boil down to ethnic and political party-based politics. And the declaration by the Luo Council of Elders in Nairobi just confirms that. That's a very big blow to Babu Owino. The Luo Nation in Nairobi are being panel beaten into supporting Raila Odinga's direction. And that's a very big blow to Babu Owino. Babu's only option is either to align himself with Rigathi Gachagwa's team, or he waits for a humiliating defeat. Aligning himself with Rigathi Gachagua, maybe that can make Rigathi support him for the gubernatorial seat, and then he can end up getting the Kikuyu votes in Nairobi. Failure to that, Babu will face a humiliating political defeat come 2027. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. And just as I did state when you were starting, we are now back in full swing. We are going to be bringing you daily political analysis in this forum. Make sure you don't miss any of our unbiased political analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.